Hi Libra, welcome to Kaminacation. Thank you for joining me. This is your shadow work reading. We're just going to look at what do you need to hear regarding your spiritual work, your shadow work. What is currently like blocking you from your ascension. What is needing to be learned at the moment. That's what we're going to look at. Remember that the best way for you to get the information that you need is to book a personal reading. When you're watching these general readings, you got to use your own discernment to how it applies to your life, of course. But if you want to book a live one, the link is in the description box below. Also, let me know what you guys think by liking the video, subscribing, and commenting down below. That's how I know if you enjoy the content and if I should keep going and keep using this series. How do you guys like the shadow work series? So let's get started, Libra. We're going to use the numerology deck first, and then at the end we will use the angel cards for if you want to ask a specific question at the end. They might answer you, they might not. Spirit do what they want to do. Okay, so we're going to use the numerology deck to see what is the current focus for Libra shadow work. What is the current focus? 2 cards came out. You have completion and forgiveness. Wow. I'm going to take these two. I'm going to take a peek at what's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, we'll talk about that later. But let's just go off of forgiveness and completion, number 9 and number 96. Libra, I feel like there's something here in your life that has run its course, and I feel like you may be having trouble allowing yourself to see that it's over, it's done, right? Maybe because of this forgiveness thing, like this could be about forgiving yourself or forgiving someone else, but it's something that is like, I feel it's almost like it's hard for you to let something be done with because maybe you still want to be forgiven for it, so you are continuing to do things to make up for it or something like that. This could even be with yourself. Let's see what this is about. But this is the focus of your shadow work right now, is forgiveness. So you maybe need to focus on who is it that you need to forgive, right, in order to let it go, to free yourself from it, to complete the cycle. What is the, because there are cycles of shadow work. We don't just do our shadow work one time and it's like, I'm healed, no, it's like you do different phases of it, different cycles, and as you continue to go deeper on your path, it gets more deep, right? You go deeper. What's in the environment for Libra? Show me the environment for Libra. The Page of Cups, an apology. Perhaps this is about you apologizing to somebody else, them apologizing to you. For some of you, this is like you needing to realize that just because someone says sorry doesn't mean they need to be in your life. That's how I'm hearing it. Like, don't give people too many chances to show you who they are. I do believe in second chances, and that's my personal opinion. It's not spirit talking. I do believe in giving people chances to redeem themselves. But Libra, it's just important for you to remember that an apology does not mean that you have to be in that person's life or they have to be in yours. Show me the headspace. We're going to look at the environment, the headspace, the heart space, and the intuitive space. Show me the headspace for Libra. Show me the headspace for Libra. 6 of Cups. This is a family situation, I feel, and I was feeling that way from the beginning. I just didn't say it. This is a family dynamic, or something from your childhood, definitely. I just feel like there are certain things that you think about that people have done for you, and you feel like you owe them something or something like that, or some kind of, with the 6 of Cups here, some kind of happiness that you envision for yourself that you want to create, and maybe that's why you may focus on this energy of always being the bigger person, always being the one to reach out, always being the one to say sorry. I don't know if that's the case, but I feel like you try to balance things a lot, because you want this happiness, you want this happy family, you want this happy home, right? This is what you think about it a lot. You want something grounded and stable. You want to be on the same page. But Libra, this is absolutely connected to your own childhood and the ways where you felt like you didn't measure up or level up to something. The ways that you felt you were cut off or left out. I don't know what this is referring to. These messages are coming through, okay? I'm channeling. Um, there's a certain darkness I feel that you kind of want to put a band-aid over, and maybe that's what this forgiveness thing is about. There are things that have occurred that will always remain inside of you and inside of your headspace, and I think that it's important for you to see those things full on and in color, in high def technicolor, and understand that it's not your job to make things right. This is not me saying that you shouldn't be compromising and forgiving or be accountable. No, I'm just saying that it's not your job to make sure everything works out how it's supposed to. Libra, it's not your job to make sure everybody is happy. What's in the heart space for Libra? Show me the heart space. And we will go back and get clarifiers. Show me the heart space for Libra. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And Libra, I feel like this is also an energy of you feeling like you try so hard. You try so hard, you do so much, you work so hard, and you feel like it goes to waste. It goes down the drain. You feel like you give and you give and you give, and people take and they take and they take. But yet, you give some more. Because you think that if I give enough, I can get this back. This emotional reward. If I give enough of myself, if I give enough of my time, if I give money, whatever it is, if I give enough of these things, I will get back this thing, this dream that I have. The score will balance. That's not how we achieve balance, Libra. You are the scales. That's not how you can't balance something else. Something, if you have two scales here, you don't balance it out by putting more and more and more and more and more on one side. Maybe you put some more on one side but sometimes you got to put a little bit more on this side and then a little bit more on this side and then a little bit more on this side. You don't just keep putting more and more and more and more on one side. What's in the intuitive space for Libra? I hope that this is connecting. I hope that it's making sense to you. If it's not, then maybe it's not your story, or maybe you need to come back to it at another time. If it is resonating, please make sure you like the video. It really helps me. The star is in your intuitive space. The Knight of Cups is your overall energy. Libra, I feel like intuitively you understand your need to heal. You understand the need to recover from the past. You understand that there are things that have happened to you and in your life, and people from your childhood and from your past that have taken a toll on you, that have permanently affected who you are. You know this, and you know that you have to give attention to those wounds. You know this, but I feel like maybe right now, the way that you are attending to those wounds is, I'm hearing people pleasing. I don't think that's for everybody. That's for somebody though. But some of you are attending to these wounds by giving to other people, giving more to others, when really you should be giving more to yourself. That's what I see here. I don't know if this is making sense what I'm trying to say. Like, you're pouring your cup, trying to fill your cup up, but then you also like, oh, I got to make sure I fill the other person's cup too. So then you're giving less to yourself. Let's see. What's the Page of Cups here? In order for you to heal, you know that you may not ever receive the apology that you want. You may never receive the happy home, the happy family dynamic that you want. You may never achieve that. That's kind of what you intuitively know. That the healing has to happen regardless of the healing of the physical situation. The healing of yourself and your soul has to happen regardless. Show me the Page of Cups, Spirit, in the physical environment. The Sun in reverse. You're not happy. I don't want to say that just like matter of fact, you're not happy, because what does that really mean? I want to say it in the way that you are trying to create some type of emotional experience to fill something else. That's what I want to say. This Page of Cups, this emotional offer that you give of yourself is because you are trying to attain some sort of happiness. I don't want to keep making it like you're trying to heal this wound from childhood, but the Six of Cups is here. The Page of Cups is here. Pages can represent children. The Sun can represent children and childhood and things of that nature. Whatever you're doing, the experience that you're having right now is not one that is fulfilling you. And I feel you know that it's time for a new emotional experience for yourself. Not that you don't try to make people do what you need them to do for you. No, you start making choices that reflect how you feel about yourself. You start making choices based on what you feel people should be doing. And if you know that they are not participating in the relationship the way that you are, then you change the dynamic. This message is coming out so slow. I'm talking so slow. It's so funny to me. Sometimes they come out really fast. Sometimes they come out really slow. What's the Six of Cups? Sometimes that happens too because I'm channeling certain energies, like, yeah, certain spirits are speaking. So I speak how they would speak. The Magician is here for the Six of Cups in your headspace. I'm telling you, you want to create something. You want to manifest some type of reflection of your childhood or something like that. Or I don't know if it's like nostalgic necessarily, like you want to recreate something from your childhood, but it feels like a fantasy to me. It feels like you have something in your mind that you want it to be a certain way. I'm thinking it's like, look at these cups. Every cup here is empty except for this one that she's holding. And in the Six of Cups, this is actually a reflection of you giving this to your younger self, to your inner child. All these other cups are empty. And it feels like these are cups that other people have given to you. Empty, dry, barren. But the cup that you have, you can give it to yourself because the stuff that you've received has been empty. In your head, you want to create something. You want to manifest a happy home, a happy life, a happy childhood. But if you're here watching this video, you're not a child anymore. So you need to see that whatever it is that you're doing and whatever way that you're doing it, you are trying to recreate something. And I think maybe the true challenge here for you is to not to try to recreate or redo or remanifest, but to create something new. You have all the tools, Libra. And in your head, you know this. You know you have all the tools, but I feel like there's something from the past that's kind of holding on to you. It has its hooks into you. That's what I want to say is hooked into you. You have this ability and you know it to manifest whatever this is that will satisfy and fulfill your childhood self, your inner child. You know it. But in your heart, you're still kind of unhappy or unsatisfied with all that you've given. You're waiting to see a return on all you've given. The High Priestess there. I said that you know in your heart, you know that potentially some of you are waiting for some kind of return on investment that may never come. You have to give it to yourself. And forgive people for not being able to do it. You already know. What's the Star? The Six of Cups is in reverse. Six of Cups in reverse is again about being, you have it twice here. This is absolutely about something about your childhood memories, a family dynamic, nostalgic thoughts, being caught up in the past. But it's a very dreamy energy, a very nostalgic energy. And with the Star here in your intuitive space, it's like I feel like there are relationships that you want to heal that you already know you are wanting more from these people than what they can really do for you. For themselves. The thing that you are wanting from them is more than they can give to themselves. And that's why I was saying that you know that This healing journey is about you, not healing these things, these relationships with people. Yes, that is great when that can happen too, but don't, you kind of know that Six of the Cups in reverse can be about having unrealistic expectations. I feel like, Libra, what I'm trying to tell you is everybody can't come with you. Everybody can't come. Everybody can't come. I feel like you're trying to help other people be their best self, raise their vibration, but in turn it's lowering yours, Libra. It's lowering yours and it's keeping you stuck in the past. And what does it mean to be stuck in the past? Does it mean the past isn't yesterday? Today is going to be tomorrow's past. You get what I'm trying to say? Anything that keeps you not moving forward is the past. You have the ability to heal yourself and your own vision of happiness. I feel like your task is complete, Libra. And you have to forgive others and forgive yourself and just say, hey, what I am expecting of others can't be more than what they expect of themselves. Period. Let's get you an angel message. You can ask a question. If you need time to think, go ahead and pause the video. They may answer your question and they may not. They may give you a totally different message than from what you're thinking about. But let's see. Angels, can you please give Libra a message? Can I get a message from my angels for Libra? Whew, Libra. I feel like I'm going to cry. Let go. Thank you, Spirit. Holy hell. Let go, Libra. I hope that this was helpful. I'm wishing you the best of luck. And I'll see you next time. Mwah.